Huejulta? ¿Qué?
I have no idea where that city is. Like, it's
Huejulta? Huejutla?
Huejutla.
That sounds like Aztec. That sounds like an Aztec city.
Probably. Look, there's a lot of words in Spanish, especially in Mexico, and the names of a lot of places and people that it basically come from Nahuatl. You know?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about this a little more in a little while. But first, we have to introduce these players. Welcome everyone to the grand finals of Copa Hyperion number 23, brought to you by Biweekly Esports. And spawning here in the top right-hand corner of the map, the Mexican Protoss player from Alpha X. It is Pacomike.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jagannatha LE, we have the Brazilian Zerg player. He is red, going for a 15 pool opening. Representing the CranKy Ducklings, it is Erik. Oh, people in the chat want to confirm about the salary, mate. Or the minimum wage.
It is a very small, not very much, but I mean, it's Mexico. What did you expect?
I mean, at the same time, I would imagine.
I was expecting Erik to do this. I was expecting Erik to go for a block.
Yes. In the natural base. I mean, I'm sure you were about to bring up Trigger. Erik has kind of had a lot of series against Trigger in Battle of the Americas over the past month, and there was a series where Erik did this every single game, right?
Yes, he did, and let's see how it goes this time. I mean, Pacomike immediately wall off, or I think that's almost wall.
It's an almost wall.
yeah. There's a little door there, so yeah. The thing is, I mean, I want to point out one thing. Erik opened with a pull first, right? Why are there no Zerglings?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Even though he opened up with a pull first, he went for a queen and like a handful of lings. He only has 2 lings here, so yeah, odd, very odd. I don't know what to tell you, mate.
I'm flabbergasted. I mean, I was expecting, you know, a hatchery to block the entrance and to leave the door open so that the Zerglings could come in and do stuff, but I mean, not even that. It was just a delay on the natural of Pacomike.
Yeah, which is odd just because of, like, we've seen Erik go for hatch blocks time and time again, hatch blocks. And typically when he does it, he does come in with lings and like hit the front door and then try and come in from 2 angles at once and cancel and then remake the hatchery in the main. But this time Erik, he was a lot more economic with this and went for a very fast 3rd hatchery. And he may be punished for it. Like, 2 Zealots and 2 Adepts, like, is a decent amount here. Ling speed just finished up, though.
These Adepts are going to go down as well. The Adepts go down. The Zealots are next. They were trying to hunt the Queen, but to no avail. Yeah, and Erik loses 3 workers, but he defends. And now he has almost 3 hatcheries ready.
Yeah, exactly.
His economy is about to start booming.
Yes. Drone production should commence shortly, and Pacomike, a lot of things were delayed because of the opener. Like, Warp Gate is only just now on the way. There's no shield battery behind this, so this Adept, it's gonna go down. Oh my god.
It went down. Like, Pacomike didn't close fast enough. I was expecting the Adept to be able to save itself, but no, it didn't happen. And by the way, there's one drone inside Pacomike's base. Is that the same drone that built the hatchery earlier?
Yes, it's the same
one. How is he still alive, mate? How is he still alive?
He cancelled the hatchery and then hid in the main, and the thing is, the Adepts never hunted it down because they went across the map. So yeah, drone's just chilling.
And that's, if I were Erik, I just gonna be like another hatchery inside the base. I mean, poor drone finally dies. It did his job like splendidly. But yeah, Funara Pacomike, you need to kill your drones inside your bases.
Yeah, exactly. Erik got a lot of free scouting there. He saw the entire opening. I do not believe he's seen the second Stargate though. Just quickly checking.
No, he didn't see the second Stargate, so that's going to be a surprise part. Is he going for a fast fleet beacon again? Or is he going to just start a massive void race?
That's a good question. I mean, is Jagannatha a map to do that on? Part of me wouldn't mind it. We'll see. Obviously, I prefer it on a map like Romanticide, but it's Pacomike. He could do anything.
Yeah, we'll see, mate. We'll see. Void race apparently is what he's going to do.
Yep, Void Ray is on the way. The first Void Ray is going to go into the main base of Erik. Shouldn't do too much here. Is going to try and focus down the gas. Erik immediately does reposition the Spore. Oh my god.
Oh, is he going to take the gas? Yeah, he's going to do it. He takes the gas. Like, there we go, mate. 75 free minerals.
Yeah, pretty good damage at the same time, and Adept does shade into, or two Adept shade into the third base. We'll get a couple more drones here, a decent amount of drones actually. Oh my god.
4 drones. 4
drones, that's okay. Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, 6 minutes in, Erik at 3 bases with 51 workers and 60 army supply. Meanwhile, Pacomike only for 49 workers. His third base is almost done, so he's also going to start booming in supply, and he just keep building more and more void rays. Interestingly enough, he's only using one of the 2 targets that he has.
Yeah, did he not hotkey it? Is that? Oh my god, never mind.
Maybe I think, because mate, that was pretty weird. Like,
very weird. Meanwhile, Queens waddle across the map. I'm shocked, by the way, that Erik is going for this timing. He doesn't have too many roaches. He's actually, the majority of his army is going to be Lynx here, as he is kind of rushing across the map. And this could work just because of how greedy Pacomike has been.
Yeah, and this void race, he does not have very much in the way of defenses. So let's see how much damage he's able to do. The void race,
oh my god,
attacking the units, the unit, you know, softening a little, doing what damage he can. But now the main attack is happening. Immediately the shield battery goes down, and that Immortal needs to be very careful.
Yeah, exactly. There was an opportunity there for Erik to maybe try and pounce on it with his Lings, but the Immortal was able to back off into the safety of the natural base. But the third base is 100% going to go down.
Yeah, definitely. And where are the void rays for Pacomike? Mate, those void rays they're just chilling, mate. He's like day off, but it's okay. Yeah.
They're like, nah, you guys can handle it, right? Like, mate, come on, help out, buddy. Come on, all army hockey, let's go.
Finally, the void rays arrive, but after the wall falls, and there's not much left to defend here in the main base. 2 Immortals, 1 sentry, and these void rays. The queens are starting to fall. There's only 2 queens left, so eventually this is going to be able to be cleaned up. But the question is, how much damage is Erik going to be able to do?
Imagine how much faster this would have been cleaned up if the Void Race came a little bit earlier. Like, oh my god, the amount of damage is devastating. The Robo got taken out, no more Immortal production, a bunch of workers have gone down. Oh, the Immortal does end up just barely being sniped. And these goddamn pinche Void Race survived, mate. Like, guys, we needed you earlier. What happened? Oh, sorry, there was traffic, you know, like.
You know, this is the kind of employees who do nothing, but they the one who got a promotion, you know.
Yeah. Oh god! And as that attack was happening, Erik, he was droning up. Not just that, Hydrogen was thrown down, so now Hydra's pick off, snipe whatever Void Rays are left. And even though Pacomike had that fast sweep beacon, he just hasn't been able to use it.
Yeah, 42 workers only for Pacomike. Only now the third base is starting to start again. But Erik is not done. Erik is walking in, and GG says Pacomike.
GG. GG. Well played. Erik takes game 1. Pacomike with some questionable moves there in game 1. It's goddamn Void Rays, mate.
Look. They were part of the what I'm looking for in English, el sindicato.
The syndicate?
No, but the worker union. The worker union told them that no, mate, it's a Sunday. They cannot work on a Sunday. It is part of their contract, mate. Does not matter if it does not matter if the world's ending. They cannot do it.
Yes. Stand your ground. Do not work unless they offer like double the rate. Okay. They're on strike. Oh God. Hey. And with that, Erik takes game 1, but it's only game 1. No, this is the best of 5, right?
It's a best of 5. We have at least 2 more games tonight for you. No, how many other degenerate openings can Erik make?
That's the question, mate. That's the question. We will find out here shortly, as soon as the lobby is made. There we go. We have our lobby. We are diving in. This map hasn't been in the map pool in a year.
Look. This is Copa Hyperion, okay? Okay, we respect our origins, okay, our roots.
Oh God. as we remake it, like even when this map was in the map pool, people didn't play it. Like, God damn it. I miss it though. It was one of the more quirky maps in the map pool. Well, we're going from one industry to the other. As we're getting ready. Oh my God. Yeah, I just realized what I just said, by the way. Game 2 is on Beckett Industries. What the hell was vetoed, mate?
Purity and Industry, obviously.
Oh my God.
Last night I played a tournament for Diamonds and Below. And first round I was beating with my opponent. No, I think it was second round. I was beating with my opponent, and I was like, oh, okay, I beat up this map. And he was like, okay, I beat up the Daura. And I'm like, what?
Say, mate.
But yeah, man. Speaking of Purity and Industry, here we have the pure and industrious Protoss player, the Mexican Protoss player. This is Pacomike.
Hold on. Can a Protoss player really be pure?
Technically, yes. Have you not read the lore of StarCraft? Introduce the other player, then I'm going to lecture you.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, once again going for a pool first opening, we have the red Zerg, the pure Zerg, Kappa, pure cheese, I should say. He's Brazilian. Representing the CranKy Ducklings, it is Erik.
Look. Time to lecture you, okay? In StarCraft lore.
All right.
When you know the Xel'Naga, right?
Yeah, the Xel'Naga, right? The technical people.
Yes, the Xel'Naga created both the Protoss and the Zerg.
Yep.
Okay, the Protoss have what they call the purity of form.
Okay.
Yes, and the Zerg have the purity of essence. Okay, and in theory, when you combine both of them, you create new Xel'Naga. Okay. And because the Protoss have the purity of form, this is why they cannot be corrupted by the Zerg. Okay? And the Zerg have the purity of essence, that is the hive mind, okay? Ergo, yes, the Protoss can be pure.
So how does Kerrigan and the Angel Queen that she turns into, how does that factor into this?
Did you play the campaigns?
I did.
They explained in the campaigns the hive mind needed someone that was free of the influence of Ammon, and that was Kerrigan.
Exclamation mark Funada Blizzard and Legacy of the Void campaign, because that was an awful campaign. That was oh my god.
The second gateway got destroyed and the Zerglings managed to get in.
Yeah, the Zerglings are in. The hatchery finished. The queen is on the way. The wall is not a wall, and things are getting a little bit out of control here. But it looks like the hatchery may fall before the queen pops out.
Yes, I think the hatchery may fall unless the Zerglings do something. The adept got trapped, so he's going to be killed. The second Zealot, wait, I think the queen is going to finish. If the queen finishes, this changes everything.
It does finish. Exactly. More Lings are on the way. We have a shield battery, but it's a little bit too late, I feel. An adept is about to pop out, but what is one adept and one zealot really going to do here? There we go. The boys are being pulled.
Yeah, they're going after the hatchery. There we go. The hatchery is going to kill the zealot.
Oh my god, the Broodlings, they do trade against that zealots, but now the queens, the probes, they surround the queen.
Now, this is something you do not see every day, but still, even though the hatchery was destroyed and the queen was killed, this was like pretty worth it for Erik.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the Lings are still alive. It looks like, they will get surrounded by the workers, though. The Lings will get cleaned up. But before the queen died, it threw down a creep tumor, and because of this creep tumor, Pacomike cannot expand.
The second tumor there.
Does the probe have enough DPS?
I don't think so. I don't think it has enough DPS.
Probe, please.
Oh, it's up by with how many HP? 6 HP. So 2 more shots.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
So it is time to see what does Pacomike has in his repertoire of build orders in one base.
I was gonna say, one base all in. Let's go.
Remember Forgate? Forgate used to be good.
in Wings of Liberty, mate. Oh god. So I'm really scared right now because Pacomike, it looks like he doesn't want to it looks like he doesn't want to all in. He prioritized the robot. Oh no, never mind, thank god. I was like, it looks like he wants to make an observer and retake his natural base, but he immediately throws down a robotic spay.
Yeah, and now he's taking his second base on his third. This is a very risky position for a base, like especially early on in the game. So I don't know how much Erik is planning to drum up, but yeah, just in no time he can make like a bunch of series and go and cancel the base.
Yeah, this is Pacomike has to take a bunch of risks, right? After the opening of this game and this creep, it just keeps spreading, mate. It's in the main. This is disgusting. Look at this. Look at this.
Finally, an observer got out, and this creep is going to be finally being able to clean up. But yeah, mate, that was a lot of creep. There was a lot of creep.
Oh my god, finally. But you know what? This Stalker is distracted. Lings, slow Lings at that, get across the map and are going to be looking to try and deny this third, or natural.
Yeah, and they will. We have Roaches, we have Ravagers, we have Lings. Zerling speed is almost ready. And more Zerlings are being built by Erik. Like, what does Erik have, really? Erik basically has one disruptor and that's it. That's basically all he has.
Yeah, and he did connect, but only with a couple of roaches. In the end, the third base will go, the second base will go down. And that disruptor, it takes a while for it to reset its purification over, and the Lings, they get in.
Yeah, this is G, mate. I mean, Even with a good shot, I don't think it's going to be enough. And GG, Erik takes game number 2.
And this is why you veto Beckett Industries. Wow. I hope the veto on Blackburn was worth it, Pacomike? Question mark. I'm assuming Blackburn was vetoed.
I mean, who knows? Maybe we play Blackburn next.
That'd be that would be insane. That would actually be insane. But now Erik takes the lead in the series. One more win is all he needs here to be the Copa Hyperion number 23 champion. And it's one of those things where I'm sure like Pacomike, like he wants to get into the mid game, but like he just can't. He just can't do it against Erik. He wants his Void Rays, he wants his carriers. Oh boy. And we'll see if he can do it here in game 3. He has to if he wants to try and win this series and take it to the ace match.
We'll see, mate. It is going to be Oxide, map number 3. So finally, something a little more standard. But here we go, mate. Welcome everyone to Oxide LE, where of course LE stands for Last Evisceration, which is probably what this player is going to be suffering anytime soon. Mm-hmm. This is the blue Protoss player, the Mexican Protoss player, the Alpha X Protoss player, Pacomike.
Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Oxide LE, we have the Brazilian Zerg representing the CranKy Ducklings. It is Erik. Yep.
This is normal. This is just a scouting drone. There's nothing to worry about.
A scouting drone?
Yeah, mate. I mean, you know, some drones were born to be workers, some drones were born to be building, some drones just decided to explore the world.
Yeah, he just wanted to explore the world. He wanted to see what was out there. And what he found out there was Protoss.
Yes, you know what I mean? He just went to explore the world, and once he was ready, he decided to take roots.
And there we go. Hatchery in the natural base of Pacomike. Meanwhile, Erik, he already threw down his spawning pool. Not just a spawning pool, but his gas as well. Already mining from it.
Settling speed? Settling speed, or is he going for a quick rush water?
Oh, that's a good question.
No, settling
here.
speed. Settling speed. Mm-hmm. Definitely settling. As soon as I saw there was only one drone in the gas, yeah, it was settling speed.
Exactly.
Well, Pacomike being annoying again, blocking the natural base of Erik. You know, an eye for an eye. You block my natural, I block yours.
Exactly. So Erik forced to take the unnatural natural. This isn't as economic focused as game number 1, if you remember. Where game 1, Erik did open up with like 3 hatcheries straight away. And this hatchery here in the natural base of Pacomike, it should be dealt with this time. This time it shouldn't finish.
There we go. Cancel, and the drone immediately gets away and is going to scout the main base.
Yep.
By the way, I love that, the unnatural natural.
Yeah.
I love the term. I'm going to start using it from now on.
Oh god, I remember it's
God.
something.
He went again for a second hatchery.
He went for it, and the zealots are across the map. They're not at home to deal with it.
Mate, Erik is building 3 hatcheries at the same time. That's 900 minerals.
Jesus Christ. And Ling Sweet is about to finish up. The Lings of Erik are about to pop out. These zealots are gonna do nothing here for Pacomike.
Yeah, the queen is here. The Sterlings are about to arrive. Yeah, even though Pacomike has more workers than Erik is going to have the amount of bases very soon. That's going to change a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, Pacomike, nice movement with his adepts. He did trade very well against those lings, but at the end of the day, there are just too many lings here. Everything will get cleaned up, and he's going for the Evo block. Oh my god!
Feel like, how do you feel about your race today?
It feels pretty good, man.
The Evo finishes finally.
Oh
Finally,
god.
that drone
The
managed to grow into
broodlings.
something beautiful and then dies.
Mate, he's gonna break through. The broodlings, they're focusing down, and the lings get in.
Oh no, this is a disaster for Pacomike, mate. The stock is going down. There is nothing else that is being built out of those gateways. And there's only one Void Ray. There's only one Void Ray to defend. How many workers is Pacomike going to lose?
Too many, mate. Too many. Probes are going down. Lings are in the main base. Behind this, Erik is droning up. He wasn't even all in. And Pacomike is absolutely crippled, mate. That one ling is still alive.
Mate, the only good thing that Pacomike had going for him was his number of workers, and now that they're gone, mate. 12 workers left for Pacomike versus 26 and 3 bases for Erik, mate.
I mean, we got 2 Void Rays coming across the map. They need to win the game for Pacomike. There are 3 queens together, united. They are greater than 2 Void Rays, and there we go. They all come in here. I mean, it looks like 1 queen may get focused down. Ooh.
Yeah, 1 queen falls. The second may also fall. Now that the Void Ray is starting to take a lot of damage and Pacomike is going to retreat, and yeah, mate, this is looking really dire for this player.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I mean, Pacomike, no, he overstayed his welcome. He overextended, and one of the Void Rays goes down.
GG. Erik is your Copa Hyperion number 23 champion. Congratulations, Light.
GG. Congratulations, Erik, for taking the entire tournament here. Ooh, things were very scary against Jim Rising. Jim Rising put up a very good fight. But against Pacomike, Erik was angry. He was upset because Pacomike did Ryu dirty. Ryu did fall earlier today against Pacomike, so Erik avenged his fellow Duckling here. And Erik with a very fast 3-0, mate. Pacomike, even though he made a fleet beacon, he couldn't get into his carriers.
Yeah, GG. It was extremely well done by Erik. What, 3 extremely, I mean, solid and annoying builds. I'm guessing for Pacomike, and this is it, mate. This is it.
Yeah, that was the end of the tournament. Pacomike, he just couldn't get into his game. Just constant aggression from Erik just didn't let Pacomike play out the kind of series that he's used to. And this is probably the biggest weakness of Pacomike, not just in this matchup but in other matchups as well. It's the early game. That's where Pacomike is at his weakest, and he needs to tighten up a little bit more. And I mean, hopefully he's going to be able to work on this. Again, I feel like this weakness has been exposed a little bit more recently, so it's definitely something he needs to work on coming into DreamHack Fall, right? Like, mate, I don't want to see Pacomike fall to like Turkey Dano and stuff like that again. Not again.
It's okay, mate. He only needs like a solid team that has his back to do it, you know?
Yeah. Alphax is pretty solid. It's a solid team, you know? It's good.
And yeah, congratulations, Erik, on winning Copa Hyperion number 23. Like, you must be pretty happy. Another trophy for the shelf.
Yeah, congratulations, mate. This is the beginning, okay? Because Erik, he wins Copa Hyperion. He's on that cloud 9. Tomorrow is Battle of the Americas, and the day after is Executor, mate. That's what he's working towards. He's just warming up, you know, kind of getting ready to take down Kellizer again, you know.
Yes, he is. I mean, he practiced against a bunch of Zers and Protoss today. You know, not LatAm, but you know, practice is practice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, congratulations, Erik, and yeah, that's basically the end of the tournament, people. I hope you enjoy it very much.
Yeah. I mean, as you were saying, you know, if you want to catch more of these players, more importantly, if you want to support Darking and what he does outside of casting whenever he can, tomorrow is Battle of the Americas. It's a tournament that Darking does run himself. He is the admin for the tournament, and you've been running it now for over a year.
Yeah, we're on the, I believe, second year of as a weekly event.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're on the second year, because in 2019 we did one, but it was like a one shot event, right? It was a 20. How many players was it? It was 18 players, I believe, double elimination bracket, something like that. 20 players, I think. And yeah, yes, it became a weekly tournament, and we are now, tomorrow is going to be number 60.
Jesus, 60 weeks, mate.
Yeah, 60 weeks. I mean, you know, it's only a couple of years, you know.
Only a couple of years, mate. Only a couple, and yeah, it's great. It's great that Battle of the Americas has been a thing for so long. It's a tournament where, you know, it's not just Latin American players, but North American players can thrive in it as well. Players like Vindicta, Nina, I think more importantly, Trigger. Like Trigger, this is a tournament where he really was able to rise up and prove himself before DreamHack, right? And I'm sure that it did kind of help lead to his success there. It was something to keep him motivated, something that he could come back to every single week to continue to improve upon until the point where he's reached now, right? Where he is one of the best in NA in North America. So it's great to see Battle of the Americas kind of supporting all these players. And yeah, that is going to be tomorrow. But other than that, Darking, where can people find more of you? Like, what else are you brewing up? Are you working on?
I am currently, I mean, I'm only doing Battle of the Americas and Sentimiento Latino at the moment, which is, as you probably know, the other Latin American Biweekly that alternates with Copa Hyperion. And yeah, if you want to know more, please follow me on Twitter at Darking665. And also, if you want to see more of me and hear more of my voice, please please follow me on Twitch at Darking665. I'm trying to go for a more regular schedule. I streamed StarCraft last night. I started at like 9 p.m. and I was like, okay, I'm going to stream for like 1 hour. Then I'm going to play a tournament, and when the tournament ends, or when I'm, you know, out of the tournament, I'm going to look out, right? And I ended up streaming for like 4 hours. I finished at 1 a.m. because that tournament went for way too long that I was expecting. But yeah, I mean, if you want to see me play more StarCraft, or if you want to see me play other games also on other days, follow me on twitch.tv/Darking665.